Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And make some noise for your Jacksonville Jaguars.
On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only get louder once this game begins.
On the ready. Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First scare of the year winds up losing the odds.
Taken down back at the
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Young working from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. Third down, he's up next.
It's a gain of 11. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target didn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. Their first...
Here we go. Set. 45. Wide. 560. Cut.
On third down, it's Young. He's going to push one deep, depth brought in inside 20. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
First down, Carolina.
Ready.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Here we go. Cut.
Up the middle, Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard, the ball carrier.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Ready. Black. 95.
Play action now, Young. Has it at the 7. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Okay. Right.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ready.
Now it's Young. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that defense to respond.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No look on his first look of the game. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Matthew Wright for this field goal try. A very short kick here from the right half. The kick by Wright is good. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out,
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the shotgun, Lawrence splits a couple of defenders and completes it. It's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Jaguars, first down.
No run, ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved.
All set up now for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Complete left side to Thomas. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
At the Panthers'
The gun to give to ETN. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. A timeout taken by Jacksonville with second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, Ron!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And the defender comes away with it. Caleb Evans has it.
And you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got consequence. Some good, some bad. That one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Ready, ready.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Set, hut, set.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. At the 6-yard line.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's more hung on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
It's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the work.
Cam Little getting the call on fourth down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Little knocks it through. And that will tie things over the third.
A better kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th.
Ready.
Third and long from here. Running right side by McMillan. Juke the defender. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it.
The way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is excellent.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it? Second down now, 7 to go. From the 17. He's running with it. 6 yards on the play and up for a first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Finish at 24.
They'll get to ETN running right. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the fourth. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So they punch it. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing third and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Looking to throw. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. He fires one deep down the middle. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Looking to throw it. Got his man. Thomas has it. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
That's good for a Jaguar.
To throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
Setting up the pass. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, it Just find a way to get him the ball.
That's him coming for the first. And will not get any further. Plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Football is back. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We'll start in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And it's Travis Etienne. He'll use his blockers and maneuver his way to the end zone, 8 yards on the touchdown. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's Marvin Mims Jr. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Broncos wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Christian McCaffrey. This is going to end up a touchdown. The 49ers had a lot of roster turnover in the offseason, but they get the win in the season opener. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. On the Cardinals sideline, that's head coach Jonathan Gannon. These guys were winners in week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Murray on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Jalen.
Hey, shoot.
You're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Drops it off to Connor. And he is brought to a stop. Plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
We will not score, but that does set him off rock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back with the shot.
He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Cardinals looking to add to their advantage. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
And goal.
Now Murray on the play fake. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the
Let's go.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
Come on, set, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. He finds Sanders. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Faster.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Young on 1st and 10.
First down.
Finds Sanders. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, set.
Here's Young again. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Set, ready, put.
Young on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
13 yards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
On play action, here's Young. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Decent game here, but short of the first.
A gain of 8 yards.
He's going to throw this. 3rd and 2. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd as long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Here we go. Put.
Again, it's Young. Forced out to his right. Trouble with the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. They'll come up 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
On 3rd down, it's Young. It's in or no, they dropped another one. A picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
Matthew Wright on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
Here we go. Set, ready.
Handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45.
Set, put. Set.
Throw on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 4th-quarter lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
go. Set. Yes, set.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He was brought down.
Tackle on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
A gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready. Hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Gets this to Sanders. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, but he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Ready.
On first down, they'll run.
Rico download the ball carrier.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. A tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for
Here
it.
we go. Hut.
Gonna throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Set.
Dive up the middle. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
Set.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped the right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Ready.
Brings up
Again, it's Brooks. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead.
First down,
Get what you
Carolina.
need.
Now. 52 blue.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So much pressure resting on this kick from Matthew Wright. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Glendale.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the third-year man, Bryce Young. A touchdown pass here from 7 yards out. The Panthers even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Up next, here we go with the big one of the weekend, the Super Bowl rematch, Eagles and Chiefs from Kansas City. And it's Patrick Mahomes. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Chiefs are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the third-year signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Texans win their second straight as they come away with the victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.